We look at life through a distorted magnifying glass that allows us to think the impossible is always possible. Thinking differently is our motto, and it's infused in everything we do. We have been inspired by other companies and individuals that have dared to be different. Hey guys, how are you? If this is your first time rocking out with us, we want to say thank you for taking out the time to watch this very important video about our company. My name is Preston and I'm one of the members of Archer Ward Media's creative team. Today, we want to tell you about who we are and the reason why we created this video in the first place. The first reason why is because we want to give a shout out to all the business motivators across the world. Thank you for making content day in and day out. We have learned so much from you guys, and if it wasn't for you, we would have never been able to take a step out on faith and begin this journey. Secondly, thank you to our South Florida community. Our community is filled with hungry entrepreneurs that have really paved the way. Lastly, we've created this video because many people have questioned us and really haven't understood our story and why we use the motto, "We've been in your shoes." Well, it's because we really have been there and know the feeling and frustrations that goes along with finding a marketing company that truly is all about you and the success of your company. So, our company's story has a very similar ideology, which may be a bit of a cliche startup beginning. Our founders wanted to create a fun, cool company that would create change. They believed that starting a business meant that they had some form of social responsibility to not only protect the South Florida community that they grew up in with a trusted service, but to be able to provide their clientele with a solution. A solution that would be both personalized to their specific needs and one in which every last detail would be designed to become uniquely and deeply entwined within the businesses of the South Florida community. After one of the founders' second tour to Iraq, he came home and wanted to start a security company. You heard it, right? A security company. So in early March of 2013, Security Concept Consultants Incorporated was created. Why security, you must be thinking, huh? Well, the founders figured out that since they have military experience, how else to provide a service that added both value and protection for the community that they have loved so much. Security Concept Consultants Incorporated was designed to provide local businesses in South Florida area with security guard services. In its first year, Security Concept Consultants experienced some difficulty selling their security services. Furthermore, Security Concept Consultants brand was more associated with a consultant company versus a security guard servicing company. The team decided it may be best to rethink their idea if it was becoming increasingly apparent that a relaunch of a wider brand was necessary in order to better represent the potential and future direction of the company. January 1, 2014, Security Concept Consultants Incorporated evolved into Archer Ward Incorporated. Before we go any further, let me explain where the name Archer Ward came from. The founders were huge Dick Tracy fans and were obsessed with reading private investigator novels from the 1960s to 1970s. Ross MacDonald created a fictional character by the name of Lou Archer. And if you've never heard of him, unlike most private detectives at that time, Lou Archer broke the clique mold that many private investigators at that time portrayed. He was different, he showed compassion, and did things that made him unique from his predecessors. Detective Lou Archer, different in both manner and approach than most detectives. He was more openly sensitive and empathetic. The founders related to Lou Archer in more ways than one, and instantaneously knew that a representation of him had to be a part of their company name. Now, the word ward is derived from Old English, which means a guard and a watchman. So, while brainstorming for a new company name, Archer Ward just came naturally. The name continues to represent our passion and commitment to keep our clients safe, satisfied, and stress-free. However, as with most companies, Archer Ward fell short and suffered in its marketing and sales. Like most companies, Archer Ward sought help from so-called experts and a company that bragged about how many years they've been in marketing. Thousands of dollars later and countless hours spent toying with and trying to figure out how to properly market the company's security services ultimately resulted in absolutely zero success. In addition, having to deal with a so-called marketing company and marketing consultant who bragged that they were results-driven and all their tactics were completely unsuccessful, leaving Archer Ward still unable to retain a single client. To add insult to injury, this is an all-in-one marketing company that charges $8,000 for a custom website that was supposed to be built from scratch and turned out to be a simple $75 WordPress templated design. To this very day, that website has not been completed. However, the files were just recently delivered on a USB drive. Archer Ward Incorporated ended up in debt even before retaining its first client, and it became apparent to the founders that there was a real need for a local marketing company. Archer Ward yearned to become the company that was known for truly looking out for the welfare of its clients, focusing on quality versus quantity, and being a company that didn't overpromise and underdeliver. This led to the founders of Archer Ward to abandoning their original idea of creating a security company and spending the following 2 years investing in their marketing education. Studies encompassed everything from traditional education at Nova Southeastern University, Huizenga College of Business and Entrepreneurship, to a plethora of self-education, utilizing a variety of different educational resources. The founders invested in learning everything about marketing with an overwhelming passion to create a company that solely cared for the success of its clients. Archer Ward has proclaimed war on all marketing companies that do not focus on adding value to their clients. Archer Ward Media is wholeheartedly focused on providing value to their clientele because we believe in you. We love South Florida and we love seeing our local community grow and thrive. Thank you to all entrepreneurs across the world, but especially to our hometown entrepreneurs in South Florida. You guys are our inspiration. Thanks for paving the road for us. Thank you for daring to break the mold and going out there and creating your own futures. We have learned so much from our local community that's filled with brave entrepreneurs who have become our mentors and helped us to take our leap into entrepreneurship. We love you, South Florida.